I don't know if you're a big disc golfer, Luke. Um, if you're a big frolfer, but I do have this story that I thought, I don't know if you saw it, but I just want to give this girl her props because we have this, nonsense where biological men continue to enforce themselves or to insert themselves into biological women's spaces. It's very weird. It's very, very weird. And I have this clip. I know you're familiar because you shared it. This video is so hilarious to listen to. Like it's literal, like, oh, we are living in a clown world. Like, here we have two commentators completely ignoring what is very obviously the reality of like what's going on here. So we have a disc golfer, which I do enjoy playing. It's kind of a sport that everyone can get into. You don't even have to be particularly athletic. Well, obviously, unless you want to compete at like...
Unless you're a dude smoking all the chicks.
Yeah. So this is a biological man defeating the top-ranking professional female disc golf player, Christian Tatter. Now, here is... Well, listen, there's another woman who came out and spoke against this, too.
I don't think that's the protest video. I think
I know this,
but play the full clip and see how far that.
Yeah, we're gonna go to that, and then we're gonna go to the protest video. Yeah, a good straight throw.
Go Wayman.
Yeah, good straight throw. Biological male.
Damn.
Natalie puts
that's like
so
double or triple the distance.
Power on that tee shot.
Lee put so much more, or Natalie put so much more power onto that tee because it's a dude.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Wow, she got smoked.
Good throw. No. Nice park. Nice park.
Green.
Why is it so loud? It's like a rare time when the video is actually loud enough.
It's 80. Natalie Ryan, your champion at the MVP Open.
I mean, that's just a dude with boobs.
It's
he's
not
not
this.
even trying.
He's not even trying. Yeah. Here is the protest video that I wanted to share because this is great. Here is. I thought I had it. I shared it. Where are you? Here it is. Abigail Wilson, shout out, absolute base Chadris, or base Stacy. Here we have another event where men are trying to just steal the event away. By the way, if you've played disc golf, like, this absolutely is a thing where men and women, there's a woman's tee for a reason in disc golf. Like, it is all upper body strength. It's not like chess where you could, you don't necessarily have, it's more obvious.
Males dominate chess too.
I know that's a different. That's why I stopped. I'm like, eh.
Make some noise for Abigail Wilson.
I love this.
Gabby.
Females must be protected in our division. This is unfair. I refuse to play.
Woo! Yeah.
So if you have seen it, like, she fakes the throw and then it's just like, yeah, no dudes in our position. And like, here's all these other losers. By the way, if you were here and you weren't cheering for this chick, you're a loser. Somebody actually heckles her too.
Yep.
Have a nice round, everyone.
We will. Definitely will.
Have a nice round.
Someone said, enjoy the couch.
Wow, you hear that? Somebody just yelled, enjoy the couch.
Why are women so self-destructive, Luke? Let's discuss.
I know.
Because I'm sure that was why aren't all the women like, nah, like I'm not, this isn't happening. I'm not, this is like, they just let it happen.
Approach. If all of them says, you know what, I'm just not going to participate in this nonsense. But I'm reading up on this, and a lot of people online are saying that this trans disc golfer, allegedly Natalie Ryan, sued the Professional Disc Golf Association and forced them and won the case in court and forced them to have him participate in the women's league there.
100%
And
believe it.
yeah, in a statement, the PDGA revealed that a lack of funds was part of the reason why they were unable to fight against Ryan's litigation onslaught, with Ryan having filed suit against them in 2 separate states, as they were saying, we just don't have the money to deal with this.
And I believe that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is not, and like, they probably got a ton of money from freaking weirdos, out-of-state weirdos, who were like, funding this. And like, women need to start, like, this woman is like a pariah now. Like, enjoy the couch. Like, why? Do you think you're winning? Like, do you think that that's a woke moment? Like, these women are losers. And by the way, their husbands or boyfriends are there cheering on this biological man are losers. They can win that lawsuit, and then you make that dude play the whole course by himself. Yeah. That's how you do it.
Well, that dude is also soon going to be ranked the best female player in the world. Last year, I'm hearing reports that he was ranked in the top 5.
Yeah, and he wasn't even ranked in the top 100 against men. What a coincidence. Here is the truth. These men who do this, not all trans people. I'm talking about the men who force themselves into women's spaces. The men that do this have a fetish for it. It is sexual to them, in my opinion, to take power from women. I believe that the biological men that do this get off on forcing other women into awkward situations. I don't believe that this is just somebody who's trans just trying to live their life. Being trans, like playing in a disc golf tournament, is not a human right. It's a stupid thing that stoners do. Like, there are bowl holes for a reason. That's part of the reason I like it. Like, the fact that
I never played it in my life.
It's fun, and you don't have to be, as long as everyone's like at the same skill level. Everyone, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If everyone sucks at bowling and you go bowl, everyone has fun. Even guys and girls.
That's
the same
true.
thing for disc golf. If everyone's like the same skill level, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. And especially if you use the women's tees. Not every course has a women's tees set up, but like, again, she was the only one that said no. And every other woman there,
I think there's 2 women now that have come out, and
there was one that came out, but I don't know if she played.
Yeah,
she might have walked away, but yeah, disc golf. They're trying to take over disc golf. Yes, they are. This man, biological man,
men just do it better than women.
No, they don't. Well, they do, but this man, if this man, biological man, was any good, he'd compete against men. Like, why? Why are you? There's literally no reason to, force yourself on these other women unless you're getting off on it. And that's what my belief is. Like, they get off on going into the locker rooms and making other women feel uncomfortable because deep down, they hate women.
Yeah.
These biological men who are acting like women and doing this stuff never date women either.
Yeah. Well, so they try to. And I think, some of it could be deep rooted psychologically in a way where it's like they're not getting the dates, they're not getting
they got turned down. Yep.
Mm-hmm. They're not very social, they're not very kind of they don't have a lot of high EQ, and they're not good with the ladies, and everywhere in society it says you're a white guy, you're evil, you're bad, you're denied opportunities, and they're like, you know what, I'm going to take all the opportunities, fuck these bitches, I'm going to chop off my dick.
They don't do that though.
That's not even that.
They don't even do that. They don't even. That's why I'm so convinced, Luke.
I'm gonna put in some coconuts and some oranges in my shirt. I'm gonna show these hoes.
That's why
I bet maybe they don't even realize it, but it could be related towards their kind of hatred for women, because there's no other way to kind of describe it other than that. And then you go on all these lesbian dating sites. I have a lesbian friend.
Remember
here.
the one that got sued for banning men? And they lost that lawsuit.
Yeah,
I think it was an Australian dating site for lesbians. And you go, and then like all the lesbians are like women only, and then they get like ostracized and banned from the app. It's like, I don't like peen. That's why I'm gay. Like, I don't even understand it. I'm telling you that this autogynephilia is real, and that these biological men, they were rejected by a woman when they were young, or they hate their mom, and this is what they do. This is their sick. They get off on it. It's a fetish. And I bet you these people don't even ever date.
Well,
Sorry to cut you off, Luke.
Yeah. No. You're totally fine. I think, socially they're messed up, but also hormonally they're very messed up, especially if they start taking all these hormones that clearly do have an effect on their psychology and their mental health, which, as we have seen, demonstrated through a lot of the school shootings, isn't the best.
Yeah. There's a correlation there that's going on.
Yeah. Correlation doesn't prove causation, but it's becoming more of a rule.
Yeah, well, and are they on SSRIs and also taking gender bending stuff?